and we're here today just to talk about some of the new things.
Starts the day off with a bang.
Are the performers with Goose as well have branched off into a new area?
Usually I wash it out.
Welcome to Backstage Pass. I am Becky Mitchell, and today joining me is Kim. We're kind of the duo here now, and so thank you to the community center and the community for maybe bearing with us on some transition times.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff we have coming up at the theater in July, because even though we slowed down a little bit with summer, we do have some rentals and lots of action with weddings going on and what have you, but there are a few shows, and then you have the Midsummer Bike Tour, so maybe let's kick it off with that.
All right. Yeah, we are excited. The Midsummer Bike Tour is back. It's the 6th or 7th year. I just looked actually the other day. So, but we are. It's July. It's during Water Carnival. It's the first Saturday of Water Carnival. Kind of helps to kick off the fitness-related activities that happen during Water Carnival. And so we start from the Detroit Lakes Pavilion, and there's 3 different route options you can take. There's a 13-mile ride, a 26-mile ride, and then a 43-mile ride, kind of out through Lakes Country, and it's just a gorgeous rides to take. People ask me, okay, what if I start on the 43-mile ride and it's just too much for me to do? Well, there is a spot that you have a decision to make, and so you can head out towards Cormorant, or you can stay and kind of go through Lake Melissa Sally area and enjoy that and come back into town. So a lot of fun. It starts at 7:30 in the morning on July 12th. You can actually register. I'm down there by 6, usually 6:30. We have people. We have one rider. I'm not gonna see who it is, but he's always the first one in the door and get started. So, but it's a kind of a self-supported ride. So if you have, if you have a big group, we have big groups that come through and things like that. And then at the end, thanks to Lakeside, we have root beer floats that we hit every year. So when the riders are finished, they can come do that. And then the other cool thing is we started we partnered with Essentia Health a few years ago, and we do a kids ride too. So we do a 1K kids ride that starts at 11. It just kind of goes down towards, along the lake, towards Zorbas and back. And then 3 years ago, we started a 5K, just a little bit bigger ride, a little bit bigger route for some of those older kids or kids that want, they're off their training wheels and they want to head out. And that's I kind of have a leader, whether it's another parent or things like that, and they take them down to the Holiday Inn and back and stuff. So just another opportunity to get out.
So it sounds like it's for anybody from the family wanting to go for a nice bike ride all the way up to the very avid, serious bike ride.
Absolutely, because we do. We have groups that come in and it's their training ride. I mean, they come in, they're biking in a pack, and it's really cool to see them go whipping by the pavilion. So, and some of them actually are probably getting ready for the triathlon that's in town in August, but that's a whole other issue. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to sign up or register for the ride, where do I go?
You can go to dlccc.org and register. It's called the Midsummer Bike Tour, or you can stop in and grab a brochure here. There are brochures out and about too. So.
Perfect. So that kind of kicks off the Water Carnival week, and then we have a show here on July 18th, the Sutter Brothers, and they play a lot of festivals, they play a lot of folk music, kind of Scandinavian type, a little bit of poetry mixed in there, and great family event because that's just $10 for adults, and it's free for students.
Yeah.
And they're going to do a little outreach while they're here too. They're going to go up to the Boys and Girls Club earlier that day, and then after the matinee, it's at 2 o'clock, so 2 o'clock show, they're going to work with some area seniors. So,
cool.
So perfect.
That'll be fun.
And then backing up a little bit, we want to mention Tuesdays in the Park on every Tuesday.
Yeah, July 1st and July 8th. We have July 1st
is Denny Craswell.
Yeah, and then July 8th is Tim Agerbron. And the cool thing about Tuesdays in the Park is literally you just grab your own chair, bring it down, set up, you grab a blanket, don't grab a blanket, you can hang out. It's such a great venue down at the band shell to sit there and listen to live music. And we get so many compliments, like when I'm out and about in town and things like that. Just people just love the ease of that, and that just is like a summer night. It's just especially in the weather, obviously, it's great. It's just a great way to spend your summer evenings.
Great. Well, thanks for joining me, Kim. We have lots of very reasonably priced events or free events and lots of family events coming up in July. So enjoy the weather, get outdoors, come in onto the homes. If you'd like more information, you can contact the box office at 844-7469 or visit us online at www.dlccc.org. We'll see you next week on Backstage Pass.